Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn of Jessica Lynn Original Studios at JessicaLynnOriginal.com. I am so happy that you are here with us today. A question that I get asked a lot is, when I'm thinking about purchasing stamps or I'm designing stamps, when do I make the move to decide to actually move forward with them or to actually purchase them, if I'm shopping for other company stamps? And I do purchase a lot of stamps from other stamp companies because I enjoy card making as well as crafting. So I love being able to not only support my company, but to also support other companies. And this set is one of our Easter spring sets. It has our cute little Brentwood owl and a bunch of little chickens, and I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. I think the chickens are so cute. The way that I start before I purchase a bunch of stamps, don't get me wrong, there are certain times when an image just hits me, and I put it in the cart and I check out, and then I go, wait, what am I going to make with that? And sometimes I don't care because really the image is just so cute. But a lot of times what I've really been trying to do, especially right now with shipping costs and other things associated, I want to make sure that I'm spending my money the way, that I'm going to use it. Pre-pandemic, I'd click, yay, ship it all, right? But now I'm trying to lump things together or to purchase a bunch of different sets together. So what I have been doing is, you can say I have my little spiral notebook, which I doodle in as well. But I'll try and do like layouts. So I try to do like 5 or 6 layouts, trying to feature the stamp set. And obviously the more of these that I do, the more creative I get. And does every card turn out looking exactly like a sketch? Not necessarily, but sometimes I have made them exactly to look just like them. So a lot of times, you see, I'm not going to draw out the whole detail. I'm just going to make sure I know what it is. And like this first one, I thought, well, it's a barn, maybe it's a coop or something. And then I got a bunch of chickens on the roof. And it doesn't have to look just like a barn. Maybe it's just like silhouettes or a doorway. And then maybe I do the background with a stencil, maybe some clouds, something like that. And what I'll do is I try to do at least 5 or 6 sketches. And to get myself really thinking about the stamp set, doing this really puts me in that mindset of, oh, I know what I'm going to do with it. So one, if the husband says, Jess, now that you spent the money, what are you going to do with this? Well, here's my cards I'm going to make, right? But two, it helps me when the stamp sets arrive, go upstairs, and maybe it's been, a week or 2, right? And I get up there, I see these sketches, and I go, oh, I know how to build on that now. And it really helps my brain sort of just be more creative than I even thought I could be, if that makes sense, I love being creative and artistic and papercraft, card making, the whole bit, painting, sewing, etc. But it's one of those that sometimes, and I find now more than ever, I have to find focused times to do things. So, for example, a treadmill, right? I find myself saying, okay, I have to be in that right brain mindset where I'm not going to be pulled into 15 different things. Back before 2020, I used to multitask everything. So I'd be on the treadmill, answering emails, looking at stuff, putting up a video, reposting something on Instagram. And I've just found that for my own mental well-being, I need to learn how to compartmentalize things better. Like, now I'm on the treadmill and I'm focused on that. Now I'm working on recording a video for you guys. I need to be focused on that. I can't be looking over going, oh, there's 4 emails I need to answer, or I can't go and look over here and go, oh, I need to do this too. I found by getting myself into a focused place, it really helps me not only enjoy what I'm doing more, but, I have kids and I have to find time to do crafting. And there are times when my husband will say, well, Jess, if you want for the next hour, go craft. And I'll be like, okay. So I get upstairs and I start digging through stuff and I find old materials, or I find old stamps, or maybe a bunch of drawings that I did. And then I start looking through a drawer. And then next thing I know, it's been 45 minutes and he's like, okay, well, we're leaving in about 15. All right, did you get enough crafting in? And I know I've said before, I can't just turn that on like that, right? It doesn't just work. So by doing these sketches, by organizing myself before I even go to the craft room, I went upstairs and I'm actually going to make 2 videos based off of these designs where I'm going to show you that I took a design and turned it into a card. And then I'm going to do that again. And I'll tell you, I found myself much more focused. I found myself feeling more creative. I'm not saying it's the perfect thing to do, but it really helped, especially now that I am pulled in so many directions. And in the past, that was always something I struggled with when I would try to make videos for you guys, or I would try to do stuff. You know, I didn't plot out, you know, I just went upstairs and went, yeah, I feel like making a fish card. And next thing I knew, it was like 3 hours later. It took entirely too much, you know, longer than it should have. But of course, you know, I cleaned the drawers. I started going through old things, you know, etc. So, you know, 2022, new year, maybe try this. You know, challenge yourself. See if designing, you know, a couple of sketches. And here's the thing. You know, see if this helps you focus. But here's the thing. You can go on Pinterest. You can go on all these other websites. Look up sketches. But then draw them, you inspired by what they did, okay, using this stamp set. You know, for example, ours here, which came first, the chicken or the egg, they're spring Brentwood, which we still do have available at our website, JessicaLynnOriginal's.com. So if you're interested and you like this set, please head out and get it. We've got quite a bit of time. I think Easter is late this year. Let me grab my calendar. I believe Easter is in April this year. Well, it's certainly not in January. Come on, calendar. Yep, this year, April 2022, it's the 17th. So plenty of time to start thinking and designing and working toward these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch for a few moments. But I hope that this is something that inspires you, that makes you kind of think bigger. And I can't wait to hear from you down below. You know, is this something you might try? You know, are you running out of time when you get up to your craft room or down wherever your craft room is? You know, would this help you focus? Now what I love about this is now I have 6 cards, and based off of these 6 cards, I can tell you, I can think of at least 3 or 4 more off each one of those that I could try and make. And then what I'll typically do is when I store my stamps, I have some larger size plastic, they're 5x7. I'll put the stamp in there, the stamp set in there, and then I'll also rip this little page out. It's got little perforated edges, and I'll put it behind the stamp set. So now, if ever I'm digging through my stamps and I say, God, I don't know what I want to work on, I can look on the back and go, oh, I already processed this one. Look at these cool ideas I had. You know what? Let's go and do that. So, just ideas to get you thinking a little more creative, get you kind of back into your craft rooms. But I do want to say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to visit our website, JessicaLynnOriginal's.com. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you back again soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.